The World Team Tennis season starts tonight, and here in Springfield, Missouri, it kicks off with a rematch of last year's championship. Tonight at Cooper Tennis Complex, it's the Philadelphia Freedoms against the Springfield Lasers. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new season of World Team Tennis. I'm Don West, joined once again this season by Doug Ellie. And, Doug, we couldn't have asked for a better matchup to kick off the new season tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the Philadelphia Freedoms last year were the best team in the conference. In the finals, they lost 19-18 to the Springfield Lasers. So it's going to be a great match tonight.
Let's check our order of events tonight as chosen by the home coach, the Lasers' J.L. DeYager. And tonight we'll kick off with mixed doubles with Abby Spears and Jean-Julien Rogier going up against Raquel Atawo and Fabrice Martin, who paired together at Wimbledon. We'll move on with women's doubles, followed by men's doubles, then women's singles and men's singles. It is World Team Tennis tonight in Springfield, Missouri. And we'll start with mixed doubles when we come back in a minute. World Team Tennis is brought to you by Wilson. Get the best gear in the game. By DecoTurf, official tennis court surface of World Team Tennis. And by Body Armor, the more natural and better hydration sports drink.
Geico has over 75 years of savings and service.
Whoa.
Travis and IT made it. It's amazing.
Geico
Oh, is that Travis's app? It's pretty cool, isn't it?
There's two of them. They're multiplying.
Geico has over
No,
75
guys, it's
years of
me.
savings and
See?
service.
No, I'm real. I'm real.
Who thinks he's real?
Geico, over 75 years of savings and service.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay.
Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses-free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phones.
World Team Tennis.
Lasers take home their first King Trophy. The Castles get it done. San Diego Aviators have won it. There it is. Orange County Breakers are the World Team Tennis champion. What an amazing effort by an amazing team.
Worth every point. The three-week World Team Tennis season starts tonight for 2019 here in Springfield, Missouri. The Springfield Lasers taking on the Philadelphia Freedoms in the rematch of last year's championship. So mixed doubles will start the evening. Craig Carden is the head coach of the Freedoms in his 11th season. Last year's World Team Tennis Coach of the Year led the Freedoms to a 12-2 regular season record. And the coach that defeated the Freedoms in the finals, J.L. DeYager, returns for his 13th season in Springfield, his 20th in World Team Tennis. And for the first time, Springfield became a league champion last August. Mixed doubles starts the evening here in Springfield. With Taylor Townsend, a late addition for the Freedoms. Jean-Julien Rogier serving for Springfield, and the Lasers get the first point of the season.
Great serve into the body.
So Taylor Townsend, 23 years old, in the lineup for Philly. Jean-Julien Roger, a late addition to the Lasers roster with an injury to Joe Salisbury at Wimbledon. He was a Laser draftee and unable to play now this July.
Great acquisition at the last minute.
And Roger has been a Laser before, just 2 years ago. Very familiar here in Springfield. Roger, his 3rd season with the Lasers and 4th in the league. The 2013 male MVP of World Team Tennis.
He lost with his partner at Wimbledon in the quarterfinals.
A change to the scoring format of World Team Tennis this year. You see the 15-30-40, the standard scoring. Always before it had been 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct.
Now it's in line with all other levels of tennis.
It's still the same thing, you know, point-wise, but it's just called differently. You know, like the regular tennis scoring, 15-30-40.
But still no ad scoring in World Team Tennis.
Same as Division I and Division II college tennis.
That is sliced just wide by Roger. The Freedoms on the scoreboard.
40-15.
Game 1. Sets go to 5 games with each gender represented equally. The brainchild of Billie Jean King and Larry King in the early 1970s.
And it's a much faster way of playing. It's a lot more entertaining. You get to see 5 events in pretty much the time that you play one normal event.
Townsend with the finish.
Great close on that volley.
40-30.
So still game point for the Lasers.
It'll be interesting to see which team gets on this fast-paced track coming, you know, from Wimbledon and regular scoring and regular matches. This is a much faster pace.
There are players here tonight that played at Wimbledon. Now the Freedoms have tied it here in game 1, and it is a game point either way.
And this is what the big difference is in World Team Tennis. Who plays the tie-break point the best? So a good first serve here would make a big impact for the Lasers.
Lets are in play. That was a fault, so second serve. And pulled hard by Townsend, and Springfield gets the win in game 1 of mixed doubles.
That was a great volley rally there. About 5 to 6 volley exchanges there, close quarters. Lasers came up victorious. I think Taylor was expecting a faster ball at her, and it was a little slower, and she misfired on it.
Boy, the fans here in Springfield tonight being treated not only to some great tennis here at the start of the season, but
it's cold.
75 degrees
it's cold.
Here.
I'm getting cold. I need a jacket.
The wind is blowing up high above the bowl.
Yeah, you know that ball is swirling around there in the stadium.
Fabrice Marté on the serve here for
Philadelphia. That's that French, you know, the N at the end.
Chair umpire Andre Lalius. And we're going to replay this first serve.
Wind got a hold of that return.
We were expecting Raquel Atawo to play in mixed here because Marté and Atawo were a Wimbledon tandem.
Yes, they played at Wimbledon. They lost in the second round to Serena Williams and Andy Murray.
The ace goes by.
it's a tough second round to play.
So Martin, 32 years old, and 6'6", his third straight season with the Freedoms. Male Rookie of the Year in 16. And between them for Townsend.
And that's why you put Taylor in there. She's a lefty. She's got a nasty serve, great overhead. Normally that little lob would have gone over the backhand side, and they can't smash it like that.
Marte with French heritage. Now from Bradenton, Florida. Ooh.
That was a ricochet into his face. It happens occasionally, especially with this wind right here.
New look to the court for World Team Tennis this year. And you look at the foul ball there into the face.
Yep. That'll clear him out.
The gray and blue look this season after the long time wild color scheme of the Deco Turf courts.
You know, I kind of like the wild scheme, you know. It looked like it was a party.
Freedoms pick up the game here behind Marte.
It's not supposed to be like the traditional tennis, you know. I heard mixed reviews over the years.
They're employing the Hawkeye Live line judging system. And so Andre Lelius has announced that he will be making all the calls here for the moment. And as he correctly put, wish me luck.
It's a tough job. He's not going to overrule anything far from him. That's a great shot. Breeze inside out forehand. Very tough. Usually you play the middle, and Roger was covering the middle. Look at how he shifts and covers the middle here, and he's still in the middle. Roger goes for that alley. It's amazing how quickly they make those decisions.
Abby Spears on the serve for Springfield. She has family and many friends here in Southwest Missouri, and I think they've taken over their own section here at the Cooper Tennis Complex.
Great first volley. Once again, you'll see, you know, really good doubles. They'll close off the middle, force the tougher shot, which is the alley shot.
Abby turned 38 on Friday. In her 9th season of World Team Tennis, her 4th with the Lasers, including 3rd straight here now. Roger gets a big finish.
Beautiful, and look at how he just hugs the middle. He just hugs the middle from the start. These two have played together before. Look at how he's right in the center. Doesn't even worry about the alley.
Abby Spears with 21 WTA doubles titles. Good ranking, number 30 in doubles.
She's a solid doubles player.
And that's long from Townsend.
That was a slow kick, second serve. I think it threw Townsend off a little bit there. She needed to move in on that and take it sooner.
Taylor Townsend, a top 100 player in doubles, 94 in the rankings. And that is long.
Good serve. Good service hold.
On serve through 3 games in mixed doubles. And now the serve to the lefty Taylor Townsend.
I would say her serve and her forehand are definitely her best shots. She's a well-rounded player. Taylor's strong all over.
Still just 23.
Still waiting to see her really take off. And she has the skill set to be a top 50 player.
In singles, ranked 123 right now. She'll play the singles event later against Anna Blinkova, 20-year-old for the Lasers.
Great return at Townsend's feet. That's what you're really hoping for off the return, is just to force the server or the net player to hit a low volley and pop it up.
Townsend, the 2018 World Team Tennis female MVP.
Great return by Abby, low over the net. And Fabrice, you know, he's 6'6". He's got to get down lower so he can keep that ball from flying. So he's down there, but look at how up he is right there. He needed to be a little bit lower on that.
And too much there from Spears.
Couldn't make up her mind. It was a sitting duck.
Springfield looking for a break, 2 points away from it. It's the 44th season of World Team Tennis. Here in Springfield, they're celebrating their 24th. And the Lasers now with the break point.
That was an error on Townsend's part, hitting the overhead at Rozier. She needed to go back to Spears.
Townsend paints the corner.
Looked like that serve might have been wide, but we don't have lines people or Hawkeye going right now.
And the break point for Springfield. The Lasers go up 3-1 in mixed doubles. It's World Team Tennis opening night in Springfield, Missouri. The Lasers out to a 3-1 lead in the opening event.
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That car brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why you say
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses-free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phone.
Springfield up 3-1 in mixed doubles to start the evening on opening night. Jean-Julien Rozier back to to the service line in the near court.
Serving against the wind now.
It's a southeast wind that blows in from the top left of your screen.
She could have let
a little long.
Yep, she could have let that go if she could have gotten out of the way. That was a fast ball at Abby.
Remnants of what this morning was Hurricane Barry are sweeping across Arkansas, Tennessee, and catching the southern and southeastern part of Missouri, maybe 100 miles east of here. But so far we're good on that regard. Expecting rain overnight here and Monday. Springfield is off on Monday, so good scheduling.
Yeah. Supposed to warm up into the 90s for
the rest of the season.
Yep.
Major break here tonight with the weather. Well,
yeah, this is so unusual. Usually we're sweating and.
Well, that's coming.
Yep.
So 15 all here in game number 5 of mixed doubles. Springfield looking to keep this advantage. Rozier, popular here in Springfield now, 36 years old, and a great get for the Lasers. Kind of at the last minute.
Especially at the last minute, yep.
Announced Thursday night that he would replace Joe Salisbury. Townsend had it set up. And Rozier, at the time of the World Team Tennis Draft, said he was unavailable this season, this week of the calendar, but now his schedule opened up and here he is.
Yeah, I think he's a stronger player, so it turned out great for the Lasers. Especially if he's signed up for the whole season.
One of their stars from last year, Miomir Kecmanovic, a franchise player for the Lasers this season, will be in the spotlight for men's singles at the end of the night. And one of the major components in their championship last year.
Definitely. Matter of fact, he closed it out. And, you know, he's, I mean, his breakout tournament this year was at Indian Wells in March.
Big finish for Marte. And so, what, 5 of the faces who were in that final last year are here tonight.
Yep. This is a nice rematch.
And when you only have 8 roster spots combined with 1 extra player on the Springfield side tonight, that's a big percentage that played for the King Trophy, what, 49 weeks ago, almost a full year. Game to the Lasers. Or make that, what? Yes. Yeah.
Look at this angle. Great angle overhead. Short.
Now Andre Lelius has, did he correct the score? Yes, 40-40 deciding point here.
Yeah, they're trying to ice Rozier a little bit here, throw off his rhythm.
With the Geico timeout. So 3-1 on the scoreboard still, and a 40-all deciding point. And Spears will get the finish for a 4-1 Springfield lead.
She framed that off the end of her racket perfectly for an angle volley. It even had spin that pulled away from the alley. Watch this framer. There we go. Look at that spin. Great, actually great retrieve from Taylor Townsend.
Indeed. So now Marte, and Springfield looks to close the event if they can break Fabrice, but not yet.
That'll be a tough challenge. He's got a great serve, and Taylor's great at the net.
Backhand. And good for Townsend.
Nice
That'll
behind,
open
nice,
some eyes.
nice behind the back. I love that shot.
There's a little.
And Abby actually had a chance to just rip it and finish it.
Little Dutch pastry there on the end of that one.
They're good pastries too.
And he finds the net, so
I get over there every year, you know, since my dad lives in Belgium, and we travel north usually for a weekend. Love the pastries.
So Fabrice looks for a clean game here, but Springfield not giving in yet. It was Fabrice against Kecmanovic in that final last year.
Great serve.
And Kevin King was playing the singles event for Philadelphia, and Kecmanovic came from, it looked bad for Springfield very late. And the comeback for Misha to score Springfield the King Trophy in Philadelphia. So now 4-2 for the Lasers.
Great volley by Roger. He stayed down. When you pop up out of that, when they hit those high-speed returns, the ball just flies on you. So staying down, even if you don't even see the ball, if you just stay down, keep your racket steady.
In fact, Kevin King is the only Freedom regular from the end of last season who is not on the Freedom's roster here tonight. Oh, nice from Spears.
That's why you're not supposed to look back at your partner hitting the ball. He almost got clocked by Abby. So right now he looks back right here. He looks back and he almost gets clocked. You're just supposed to duck and stay low. They might have practiced that though. Hide the shot.
Springfield will have 4 shots at the game here, and the set.
Well, Fabrice really lost control over that forehand. Took a full swing at it, trying to get it down the alley, but might have taken a little peek.
Set point. And Springfield takes a 5-2 win in mixed doubles to get the evening started here at Cooper Tennis Complex in Springfield, Missouri. World Team Tennis is back for another season. Springfield leads 5-2 after one event.
Lasers take home their first King Trophy. The Castles get it done. San Diego Aviators have won it. There it is. Orange County Breakers are the World Team Tennis champion. What an amazing effort by an amazing team.
Worth every point.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That cow brought his karaoke machine.
nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why I never wanted to say.
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included on my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phones.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
Springfield takes a 5-2 win over Philadelphia in mixed doubles, the first event of the evening. On to the second event, and that is women's doubles. We'll see the other doubles matchup a little bit later. Men's doubles, first it's the ladies. Taylor Townsend, if they're warming up, she'll be back on the court for Philadelphia. So big start for the Lasers. For Springfield, Anna Blinkova will take the court for the first time as a Laser, just 20 years old. Her World Team Tennis debut. Broke into the top 100 in singles last year and in doubles just this year. So well on her way in both singles and doubles tennis from Russia. And Blinkova will pair with Abby Spears, who had a great mixed doubles set. On the Freedom side, it's Raquel Atawo. First time on the court this evening, 36 years old, from San Jose, California. In her 7th season with the Freedoms. And a 3-time All-American at Cal Berkeley. Currently number 40 in doubles. She'll pair with Taylor Townsend. So this, Doug, looks like a solid matchup. We'll get to see the new Laser, Anna Blinkova, and see what she's made of here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably the wild card. We don't know how well she plays doubles. The other three are all solid doubles players.
Well, here in Springfield, they did a major overhaul of the court with that longtime Deco Turf look of several different colors, reduced now to the gray base, the blue court, the white lettering. And how about that?
I mean, it looks good. I mean, I like this look too, but I do miss the colors.
Women's doubles almost ready to start. There's already been one match completed this evening on this opening night, and that is in New York, where they had a 5 o'clock Eastern time start. And San Diego, the Aviators, beat the New York Empire 23-11. Pretty much of a beatdown in World Team Tennis terms.
That's a very decided match there.
One other match this evening between the two new teams in World Team Tennis. Las Vegas, the Vegas Rollers, and the Orlando Storm playing in Florida this evening. So an expanded field, back to 8 teams in the league this year.
Yeah, it's great for the league. It's great for tennis. This is a great format for people to come and watch.
So the Freedoms out to the early lead here in the opening game of women's doubles.
This will be up to Spears to really help out Blinkova. You know, she's young. Abby's been playing for a long time. And
Townsend with a smash.
Yeah, you can see how Anna, she just wasn't up close enough, got the ball at her feet. She's 5'10". She needs to get on top of that net more and be aggressive. Misha was kind of in the same boat last year, you know, very tentative at the net. He was basically a singles player.
Blinkova made it to the 3rd round of women's doubles at Wimbledon and was hanging on the edge in the singles draw. Needed one more dropout to get that lucky loser tag, but it never came. Okay, we're going to replay.
Hawkeye is apparently working. But it was incorrect.
Hawkeye is back, but it was wrong.
It's opening night.
Yes, the perils of opening night. So game point, Philadelphia.
Apparently, Hawkeye is working.
Craig Carden is glad to hear that Hawkeye is working.
That's a great angle volley, and she even put some backspin on it so it would die.
Game number 1 to the Freedoms.
That was a great, look at this angle volley. Cuts it, and it just stops. Great play on a tall player as well.
Spears with the serve. There's a ball loose on this near court end.
Good close by Abby. The ball floated a little bit on her. Sometimes we think those easy balls that are just kind of sitting up there, they're not moving very fast. Sometimes they're the hardest ones to time. You have so much time to actually get to them. I love that formation, the I formation. Takes away that middle return. Forces them to pick a side off the return. That's not the shot to hit. I think maybe Spears was thinking Townsend was going to move.
So 15:30 in the game. That will be wide and long.
Yeah. Raquel hit a great forehand right down at Anna's feet.
15-40.
She gets the high bounce, and then she just rips it right at Anna.
And comes back with a nice one.
Here we go.
So 30-40 and still game point for the Freedoms. Looking for the break.
Nice second serve.
Springfield gets it even for the deciding point.
All right, Laser fans, game point. Here we go. Let's go, Lasers.
So this would be a big comeback for Spears.
So does she kick it out wide? Does she go into the body?
Oh, that's good tennis. Spears with a finish in the comeback.
Yeah, and Anna held off a lot of shots. Look at this swing. That's a swinging volley. She elects to let it drop here. Bounce. Very, very well done. They closed off that net excellent.
Raquel Latawo now. That's long. So Blinkova made the lunge at it.
Philadelphia had 3 break points on that last game. Let that game go. There's that cut angle volley again from Townsend.
It has already been an incredible day of tennis at Wimbledon with the gentlemen's final. Djokovic over Federer in 5 amazing sets.
Yep. Fed had 2 match points on his service, serving at 40-15.
Couldn't get that last one. Second serve for Atawo, serving 15-30. Too much.
Anna was on the hunt on that.
Okay, they corrected the scoreboard now, so 30 all. 1-1 in the set.
Tao needs to get a deeper second serve here so Abby doesn't jump all over it.
And a double.
She's feeling a little pressure on that second serve.
Game point Lasers at 30-40. They look for the break.
That was the right shot. Anna took a little peek there.
The deciding point now, both ways. World Team Tennis, no ad scoring. Wow, net for Spears.
That was a great point from the Freedoms. Great reactions at the net.
Freedoms go up 2-1 in women's doubles.
That was a big, big point for the Freedoms. And Blinkova hit the right shot. She just ripped it through the middle. Taylor was just waiting there for it.
Linkova, young up-and-comer. 3 ITF World Tour titles in May. $15 all in the game. Lasers look to pull back even.
One of the great things about this job, Don, is I get to see some of the up-and-coming tennis players, stars.
Ooh. Spears with the duck and cover. And
yeah, she turned at the right time there. Raquel was not trying to hit it that high. That was not meant for the face. She was trying to get it lower. It doesn't always happen that way.
out by a slim margin. So 30 all in the game.
The Lasers need a big first serve here.
Ooh.
Wow,
Nice.
That was a fantastic return. Maybe caught it a little early. Didn't mean to hit it that good, but it turned out great.
Freedom's break point. Now Springfield fights it to a deciding point.
That was great hands by Abby at the net. Great volley. That was a tough volley to make.
There's a Geico timeout out there. J.L. DeJager, three-time World Team Tennis Coach of the Year. J.L., the founder of Match Point Tennis Foundation, formerly known as JL's Kids, training young tennis players in his native South Africa. Lasers take the game. And we're 2-2 in women's doubles at the end change. We'll step away. It's World Team Tennis in Springfield, Missouri. Springfield Lasers up 7-4.
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That cow brought his karaoke machine?
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why you say.
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included on my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phones.
7-4 Springfield. Freedoms in the near court now with Taylor Townsend. Spears with the little chop for the net there.
She was all over it. She was ready to finish it. Just a little thing called the net got in the way.
That's in play. It plays for Blinkova.
Blinkova's got a huge backhand. I mean, that had to be 80 miles an hour.
First-year players sometimes forget that the lets are in play. Not that time.
Great jam serve, nice slider. Taylor has just this ability off her serve to mix all kinds of kicks, sliders, fastballs.
So 40-15 in the game. And a game point for the Freedoms. Quick game for Philadelphia behind Townsend.
One of the things that Coach JL is looking for, he wants to see how Abby and Anna gel as a team. Townsend and Ratawa have been playing with each other for a while now. It's a big aspect of good doubles.
Anna kind of fighting one off there.
Yep, Taylor had it. Just was trying to do a little too much. That middle area was wide open. Two lets in a row.
Working out for Spears this time at 30 love. And she'll look for a quick game now.
Now I believe if it hits the net and it goes in the box, either player can get it on the receiving side.
That great deep serve started that for Spears and Springfield, and the Lasers take it to go up 8-5 and tie women's doubles 3-all.
Yeah, good defensive volleying by Anna.
Getting into it now.
Yeah.
It's a 14-match regular season for these teams and players in the next 3 weeks. And for the first time, a balanced schedule where everybody plays everyone twice.
The numbers worked out. Nice serve into the body. They've gotten Spears twice with that serve. It's one of the strongest serves in doubles. If you can get it and jam them into the body, difficult to get a good position on your strike zone.
That is called good.
Beautiful. You could see how she held the ball on her racket, took her time, didn't rush it. Definitely an upcoming star in Blinkova here.
These Freedoms are back in action tomorrow evening at home against San Diego.
My first hometown.
San Diego.
San Diego. I'm a Missourian now, though.
.15 in the game. Nope.
Did you see those swing volleys? Blinkova, man.
Way to go, Anna. There we go.
She does it twice. Look at that big backhand. Look at this swing volley. Beautiful. Not able to do it on the third one. She didn't have time. Had to just block it out.
Geico timeout for Craig Carden.
Philadelphia has called a Geico
30-30 in the game here in women's doubles. The set tied 3-3. And Doug, you have a new venture. You are coaching tennis in the Kansas City area now, William Jewell College.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. It's a small private college, a beautiful campus. You know, I was teaching down in Florida in Fort Myers, 80 degrees, and I take a job in Liberty, Missouri, and at the end of January, and it was about 10 below.
Yeah.
That was quite a 3-day switch, but I love it. It's a fantastic job, fantastic college.
That is NCAA Division II.
That's correct. It.
Look out.
Oh man, beautiful overhead. Well, I'm impressed, Don, with Blinkova. I was looking forward to seeing her play. I've been tracking her results over this year in the singles, and she's having a good year. But you always want to see them live, see what they're actually all about.
That is just wide. So deciding point now.
One more step on that return. She took one big step. She needed a couple little steps, and she would have lined that up pretty good.
It is these 40-all points that go so far in determining your winner.
Yeah, it's the service percentage and winning these points are what's important in World Team Tennis.
And the finish for the Freedoms, and Townsend at the net.
A great volley. She's done 3 or 4 of those this set so far. But I think the Lasers have the edge. She stays down. Look, she closes the net. Little soft angle volley.
4-3 Freedoms, and the Lasers with the serve. Here's Anna Blinkova.
So I think the Freedoms have had, they've won 2 of the tiebreak points, and the Lasers have won 3 or 4 of the tiebreak points.
Freedoms could close it out with a break here in women's doubles, but Spears at the net gets it started nicely for Springfield.
And the point earlier with Spears at the net finishing it off caused the missed return by Raquel because she's worried about Spears at the net, you know. Good pressure by the Lasers.
The Lasers now 1 point from forcing a tiebreaker here if it goes to 4-4. We would play a 9-point tiebreaker, first team to 5.
First team to 5. That's how we used to play in high school. That was a long time ago, though, Don.
Second serve now, Blinkova. The Lasers take it to 4-4. So we will go to the tiebreaker to settle women's doubles. So first team to 5 in this one. And in these tiebreakers, we go back to the old World Team Tennis scoring of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct.
And the first team tonight will win the event. It's a 9-point tiebreaker.
First 2 serves to Townsend. Billy on the scoreboard first.
Yep, Spears is apologizing to Blinkova. It hit a softie, put her partner in harm's way.
Wow, the finesse.
That's incredible. She's done 2 of those now, 2 topspin lobs. Once those balls bounce, you can't track them down because of the spin. So she puts a little bit of topspin on. Look at how she just caresses that ball.
Lasers pick up the mini break here in the tiebreaker. 1-all, 2 serves to Abby Spears. That is wide.
That was looking pretty good till about the last 3 inches. Just didn't take the dive.
2-1 Springfield in the tiebreak.
Had a little too much side spin on that ball. That's a good service though. Had a little bit of slice, bounces, pulls away from the returner. Got the break back. The mini break.
So 2-2. And we'll have an in change here. First team to 5 takes the women's doubles set.
Big return, short reflex volley, and Atao just rips it down low through the middle. That's the right play to do. If the Lasers get that back, they'll just pounce on the next one.
Fun times tonight in Springfield, Missouri. For the first time, these fans are seeing their team as the defending World Team Tennis champions. Tao for 2 now. And Townsend, the no-doubter.
Way to close it out.
And that will be another easy finish for Taylor.
She forgot about the let.
And in addition, it finds the center line.
Yep.
So 4-2. So set point now for Philadelphia. Springfield to serve with Blinkova, needing both of these points to get it to a deciding point in the tiebreaker.
Nice first serve. You always want to use the volleyball analogy with the setter and the spiker for doubles, and that was a good set for Abby, and she finished it.
Serving against, set point.
Wow.
She gets it even. 4-all. And it comes down to this.
Raquel was going to run around that service and rip a forehand. Look at how she shifts into the alley and left it wide open.
So 4-all, and Blinkova will keep the serve. This is for the set. And that will take it for Philadelphia. Wow, what a return by Townsend. So 2 sets in. Philadelphia Freedoms take the women's doubles event 5-4. And at the end of 2, there is your team score. It's World Team Tennis from Springfield, Missouri.
World Team Tennis. Lasers take home their first King Trophy. The Castles get it done. San Diego Aviators have won it. There it is. Orange County Breakers are the World Team Tennis champion. What an amazing effort by an amazing team. Worth every point.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That cop brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why. You say.
No, Kevin. No, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You're saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phones.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
On to men's doubles this evening, event number 3 of the 5. Springfield leads 9-7 on the team scoreboard. The opening night of the World Team Tennis season here in Springfield, Missouri on an absolutely beautiful evening. So men's doubles, Event number 3. And for Springfield, we'll get a look at Enrique Lopez Perez. He takes the court with Jean-Julien Roger. Enrique Lopez Perez, 28 years old, in his World Team Tennis debut. And there is Adrian Menendez, who will pair with Fabrice Marte for the Philadelphia Freedoms in men's doubles. Menendez, 33 years old. And so here we go in men's doubles. As long.
Nice
Doug,
look.
what do we look for here?
Well, we have 2 new players. They're both playing with new partners. They're all solid players. Let's just see how they play together. If they cover each other well, that's a huge return. I mean, that was a solid first serve. Menendez just clocked it.
So Roger with the first service game for Springfield. And the Lasers on the board.
It still comes down to, you know, how many first serves and the good returns.
Good effort.
That was a great touch lob. That's a hard thing to do, to get it over. Look at how he gets it over 6'6" Martin, and then just closes it off. Through the middle, solves a riddle.
Every time. For Enrique. Career high doubles ranking of 135 in April this year. The nickname is Kiki.
That's twice now Menendez has hit that beautiful return up the alley.
The deciding point. Nagaiko timeout.
Well, the way Menendez is hitting that return, he needs to take the return.
So Doug, what did you take away from Wimbledon this year?
Well,
the memorable moment, of course, was Coco Gauff.
Yes.
And her run.
Yeah, fantastic run. Beating Venus Williams in the first round.
One of her heroes.
Yep, yep. So on the women's side, we saw a lot of, like Conta did a fantastic job, the Brit. The men's side was pretty much, you got your top 3 guys ending up where they were supposed to.
The game to the Lasers after the timeout.
That wasn't the Menendez from the 3 previous returns. That was a good serve into the body. Looked like he pulled the gun a little early on that one.
But in the gentlemen's singles, Djokovic holding Federer to his 20 Grand Slam titles and picking up his 16th of his own.
He's had Federer's number for probably about 6 or 7 years now in the majors. Not in the 1,000 events, but in the majors, he's had Roger's number.
And Djokovic now 5-1 in Wimbledon singles finals. Only lost to Andy Murray.
Djokovic is just a fantastic player on all surfaces. I would say is probably his least favorite is clay. That's a huge serve.
Fabrice bringing it. There's your serve clock. I also have the countdown clock to keep the match moving still here.
118 miles an hour first serve, not bad. I mean, when you think of Andy Roddick, I think his fastest was 156. I think there have been a few players that have gotten it close to 160. I'd have to check that record.
Not quite. Roddick was a part of World Team Tennis for several years, came to Springfield here. Springfield, the small market team of World Team Tennis. But the longest run of consecutive years as a team in the league, now in its 24th straight. Philadelphia, one of the old original franchises from the 70s, based on the great song by Elton John.
Matter of fact, there's a movie out, isn't there, on Elton John?
Yes, Rocket Man.
The Rocket Man.
Particulars there on Enrique, 28 years old, Spaniard. World Team Tennis debut.
JL was telling me that earlier he aced Misha 7 times in a row.
Lasers the first point here in this one. 1-1 in men's doubles. There'll be a short intermission and then women's singles and men's singles to close the evening.
30.
Nope, the net and the double.
30-15.
Enrique and Adrian are both Spaniards. I'm sure they've trained and played together.
Off the corner for Menendez.
That American twist kick serve is great on the ad side out wide to righties. Very difficult to get power when it's up high and out wide on you.
Lasers take the game behind Enrique Lopez Perez. A 2-1 lead for Springfield in men's doubles.
Great first serve. And then the finishing volley through the middle by Rozier.
Now Adrian Menendez.
got the soccer socks on.
And let go.
Little too big on the volley from Perez there.
Adrian, 33 years old. His greatest Grand Slam success so far at the U.S. Open 2 years ago. Made it to the 5th round. Marte got the worst of that one.
15-30. Well, Menendez is serving into the wind. Off the second serve, it slows it down a little bit, and it sits up there a little bit for the returners. Great first serve. He really needed to bring in that first serve. Wow. Just a short little, reminded me a little bit of Andre Agassi's backhand, just short and compact. Took all the speed of the serve and just directed it where he wanted it.
Break point opportunity for Springfield. Not yet. That'll take us to deciding point. A Geico timeout at 40 all. Another one of those game changers here. Every game means something in World Team Tennis. That's the design of Billie Jean and Larry King. At the end, there's still the opportunity for extended play, even if it's a one-sided match otherwise. Gender equality, and every game means something, and every point means something in World Team Tennis.
Makes it very exciting.
There has been a change in ownership in the league as well. Mark Ein, the Washington Castles owner, sold his share of the league to Eric Davidson from Orange County. The league has really stepped up the media coverage this year. And the game to the Freedoms, who pull even at 2-2.
Yeah, Rogier's.
Time for the end change in men's doubles. 2-all in the set. Stay with us in Springfield, Missouri.
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That car brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
No, Kevin. No, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phone.
Don West back with Doug Ellie in Springfield, Missouri. The 11-9 lead on the team scoreboard for the Springfield Lasers. Lasers serving with Jean-Julien Roger, 2-2 in men's doubles. And a second serve here.
It's a good serve by Roger, testing Fabrice's one-handed backhand into the body.
Lasers team lead has been cut to 2 here.
That was a great closing volley through the middle.
And the replay says in.
By Perez.
Andre Lelius called for the Hawkeye replay, and it's in.
It's always fun to watch, isn't it? Oh, now there's a beautiful one-handed backhand. Just a short little punch. Looked a little bit like Roger. Beautiful cutoff volley by Fabrice Martin.
Gets it to 30 all in the game with this.
Just closed off the middle. Roger has a very unique tennis serve motion. He brings the racket between his legs. And I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Let's go, Lasers. Bring it home, guys. Come on.
I mean, a lot of times they'll drop the racket down close to the feet, but never in between the feet, the legs. Beautiful slice serve down the tee. Did you see that curveball? I mean, it probably moved from its line maybe a foot to 2 feet after the bounce.
And again, saw a lot of that from Federer this morning.
Yes. I mean, he's phenomenal at it. Probably one of the best in the game.
The 3-2 Lasers in men's doubles. Now it's Fabrice.
So far tonight, you know, we've had just fantastic doubles. A few errors here and there, but solid doubles on both sides.
Set up for Menendez.
Kick serve out wide. Opens up the middle for the net player, for the spiker. Look at that, beautiful. Wow. Great return, down low, and big forehand through the middle. Something you couldn't do 40 years ago with wooden rackets. They had a big article in the New York Times on the rackets and the strings, you know. I mean, over the last 40 years, I mean, the article was talking about Wimbledon and all the serving and volleying, what percentage of the game was serving and coming in, and how it's changed now, and they're all staying back, and the risk to come in seems a little bit higher to the players, but the percentages are still, if you do come to the net, you're going to win 60% of the points. It's just a different speed.
Again, Menendez gets the finish. Game to Philadelphia, up now 4-3. No, I'm sorry, 3-all. 3-all in men's doubles. Doug, we cover this once a year, but you at one time were a substitute Lasers player.
You were commenting on that, too.
For a night?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it a lot. I told JL to have a puke bucket on the side of the court, just in case. Even though you do this for a living, you still get nervous, especially, you know, in big events. And
miss hit there. Has that been 10 years or more now?
Gosh, that was probably in, what, 2013, 2012?
Okay, about 7 years back.
About 7 years back. I remember JL also sent me up into the gym to get on the bike. My resting heart rate was about 150.
A little worked up for the match for you?
I was a little worked up. I didn't need Red Bull.
Did you play just men's doubles?
Yes. I played with Rick DeVost, and we played against Mark Knowles, and I'm trying to think of the Serbian that was playing with him. Good serve. Nice close. So close to the net, that's where you want to be when you're making those volleys, because if you miss hit it a little bit, you're still going to get your volley. Enrique is really serving well tonight. Makes Rogier's job at the net easy.
Well, a miss there, but 136 on the gun.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a little faster than 118.
Too much there, deep. The double. We'll put Philly on the board here in this game.
Perez, if you watch him off the service, he bends his body. It looks like a bow, and that's where he's getting a lot of whiplash up onto the ball. So he bends his body, and
he finds the back line here for the win. The Springfield 4-3 win, or 4-3 lead now in men's doubles. Lasers could break for the victory now in the set.
And, you know, this is typical of good doubles. You know, you want to have a good serve, set up your partner at the net, and you generally hold your serve.
Menendez now trying to force the tiebreaker as we had in women's doubles. Philadelphia won 5-4. No doubt for Marte there.
Great backhand smash. That's one of the most difficult shots in tennis. Two-hander different, but with a one-hander, watch this one-handed. Bounces it right over Rozier. And Davika is giving Rozier signals what he wants to do. Typically, you see the server's partner at the net giving him signals where he wants to serve, but a lot of times you'll also see the returning side. If it's especially if it's a second serve return, net player will give him some signals what he wants, where he wants the return to go, and then what's he going to do. Swing volley did not work for Fabrice there.
Lasers' next match on Tuesday will be against one of the new teams, the Orlando Storm. It will be an hour earlier start than usual here, 6 o'clock Central. And live television on CBS Sports Network, one of the new TV partners of World Team Tennis.
Wild forehand from Perez there.
Lasers need 2, Freedoms need 1 here for this game. Philly looking to tie it and force the tiebreaker.
Got the let serve.
Freedoms with a game, 4-4, and to the tiebreaker we go. Again, first team to 5. Staying tied on the team scoreboard after the Lasers got off to a big start at 5-2 in mixed doubles. So our second straight 9-point tiebreaker for the men's doubles event win.
And don't forget, during the tiebreak, will be the first team to hit 5 points. The Swiss sides at 4.
Brief intermission follows this set. And then it will be women's singles and men's singles to finish. Freedom point to start.
Yep, that was an error from Perez there at the net. Wasn't a difficult volley, he just mistimed it. Took his eye off the ball.
They get 1 back, so mini break for Philadelphia. 2 serves now to Fabrice Marte. One in the tiebreak in men's doubles. And that finds the corner.
Wow. Lasers have had 3 beautiful topspin lobs.
Off of a 125.
That was a great return. Good first shot. Now look at this roller. And it looks like he's going to rip it. It's very well disguised.
And that's an ace in the corner. And now the end change. Everyone froze there for a second. Serve is called good.
It was I mean, I think the kick brought it back down. Initially, Enrique thought it was going to go wide, and that extra spin just makes that ball dive. He's got some good brush on that ball, and then it just drops in and it shoots away.
Deep in thought, J.L. DeYager.
Looks like a philosopher there.
He loves it here in Springfield. The handshake challenge part of what JL has helped introduce to the league. A show of sportsmanship. That finds the inside the back line.
Yeah, that was just a great shot. Menendez was closing well, which he should have. Just a great shot.
So Springfield up 3-2. First team to 5 wins men's doubles. And now set point for Springfield. And a Geico timeout.
Freedom gets 3 service points. Better be focused on the first one. They take 1 point at a time.
Yeah, they would get the last 3 if it comes to that.
That's correct.
Springfield needs just 1 of the 3 to take the set. The Freedoms need all 3.
They are serving into the wind. Little Johnny Cash, get the crowd going.
Hey, it's rock and roll tennis from a rock and roll Hall of Famer.
There we go. That was a great movie, Hold the Line.
Springfield looks for the break in the set.
A little pressure here on Menendez.
Lasers get the finish and win 5-4 in men's doubles. They'll take a 14-11 lead on the team scoreboard into the intermission here in Springfield, Missouri.
Lasers take home their first King Trophy. The Castles get it done. San Diego Aviators have won it. There it is. Orange County Breakers are the World T10 champion. What an amazing effort by an amazing team. Worth every point.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That cop brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heart.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
That'll be your wife.
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses-free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phones.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah look-alike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
How do you rock the
World
of
Team
tennis?
Tennis is
Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
World Team Tennis is brought to you by USTA, the United States Tennis Association. Music provided by Free Play Music, the best music library on the planet.
He wasn't playing, and then Salisbury pulled out, and last minute, offered him a few chocolates, and he said, "Yeah, here it comes." We look forward to it. Tuesday, Wednesday, and
Welcome back to World Team Tennis. Time now for some video features on Abby Spears and Taylor Townsend.
The Lasers take home their first King Trophy.
Winning the King Trophy last year was awesome. I know Springfield had been waiting for that for years, and it was just amazing to be a part of that. We definitely did not expect to be there, so it was very surprising. I feel like everybody on the team kind of was an underdog in some way or other. I'm at the end of my career. Daniel was on his way out. Vanya is sort of trying to figure her season out, and Misha's just starting. And so nobody would have thought we would have been in the finals, and I think being the underdog kind of gives you an advantage.
23 years, Springfield's been waiting.
Returning again to World Team Tennis, pretty much our team is brand new. Just kind of getting to know how we all play and who we all are. It'll be kind of fun.
What drives me is just I love the game, I love competing, I love the challenge of having to improve and learning how to tweak everything every single day. It's always a different day, and there are different things that you have to do each and every day to compete, to get better, to adjust to the opponent that you have, so it's ever changing.
Nice shot by Taylor Townsend.
I love the format, the team environment. It gives you something different that you can look forward to, something different than just being out on the court by yourself. It gives you a team atmosphere and a team environment. It's really fun.
Oh, come on. That was an incredible shot.
I don't really think there's any way you could prepare for World Team Tennis. I've done it so many times that I'm familiar with the format, so the jitters and the nerves that I had when I first started, thankfully, aren't as intense.
They found a way back in that game.
Good stuff from World Team Tennis there here at the intermission, with Springfield leading over Philadelphia 14-11 on the opening night of the 2019 season. Cloudy look behind us there, but not really threatening until overnight, we think, here in Springfield, Missouri. Looks worse than it is, actually. So we set to move on to the singles events now, and the ladies are up first. And Doug, ought to be some good competitive tennis here in these next two sets.
Yeah, I think you know, both these players are singles specialists. Even though they play doubles well, their main focus is singles. So and a very different style of playing. You know, you're not playing doubles. Your patterns are a little bit different. You have to have more patience.
Taylor Townsend takes the court for Philadelphia. Ranked number 123 in singles at 23 years of age. And the Springfield Lasers with Anna Blinkova again tonight in her World Team Tennis and Springfield Lasers debut. At 20 years old, Blinkova ranked number 84 in singles. And so an early season matchup here of two teams that are going to be contenders again for the King Trophy.
Yeah, I think so, and we knew that this was going to be a close match. I still, my thoughts were that it was going to favor the home team. You know, very solid on both sides with their singles players and their doubles. And I'm looking for two really good singles matches to occur for the finish here.
The Lasers starting their schedule with 4 at home. And that's pretty unusual considering it's just a 14-team schedule, 14-game schedule match, if you will. And so they will be road warriors late in the year,
right.
And that will take
a toll
and put a lot more pressure on winning these home matches.
Right. So you want to get these home wins now. You want to catch that, take that lead, that momentum.
Lasers rematch with the Freedoms is July 28th on a Sunday evening in 2 weeks in Philly. J.L. Dieger, the 3-time World Team Tennis Coach of the Year. That young man is having his 9th birthday tonight.
What a great way to have a birthday.
Season runs into early August. After all of the regular season matches are in the month of July, semifinals and championship into the month of August on CBS Sports Network.
All right, fans, our 4th event on this Sunday evening, open tonight for the 2019 Lasers.
And it's all just getting started tonight.
Women's singles coming up. And taking the court at this
I liked what Anna Blinkova said about playing in the WTT with, she was excited about the team atmosphere.
Vegas and Orlando are tied at 20 in their match. So that one is a good one on opening night for the two new teams in World Team Tennis. And again, earlier, San Diego beat New York 23-11. Taylor Townsend from the near court up first.
There's that huge topspin forehand. When that thing bounces, it's kind of like Rafa's forehand too. The velocity of the rotation of the ball just jumps and pulls a player way off the court.
Townsend won all of her women's singles sets last year in this league. She brings a double fault. She went 60-22 for a .732 winning percentage in women's singles last year.
Yeah, she had just an outstanding season. She's not serving like that right now. She's misfiring, mistiming on that serve. Almost like the ball is hanging in the air longer than she expects.
Struggling a little now.
She's hitting the ball almost every serve, but she puts so much spin on it that it does allow her to do that.
Well, that was set for Blinkova, but she just missed there.
It's the right shot, too, to pick on Taylor's backhand more.
Too much. And she fights back for a game point. Now Townsend. The corner for Anna. And a deciding point.
Watch how she steps into this backhand. Now she gets the shorter ball, steps in even further, and drives it up the line for the winner. Great 1-2 punch out of Taylor Townsend. Great kick serve out wide, and then the big forehand up the line.
Townsend with the game win to get it started in women's singles. The serve now to Anna Blinkova. How do you like what we'll see out of her serve?
I think she's got a good serve. Not quite as strong as Taylor Townsend's with the mix of spins, but she uses her height well. Has good technique. And we see that a tremendous amount now in the game. She didn't even take the overhead. She just did a swing volley instead. So look how she steps in, rips it, comes in, got the pop-up lob, and she just does a swing forehand volley. Well done. It's less risky. Great topspin lob. Not strong enough of an approach shot out of Blinkova.
Wide.
I just love that forehand of Taylor Townsend's. There's so much action on it. She still plays a little loose with it, and she can be a little more conservative with it. It'll really take off.
At Wimbledon, it was Simona Halep to win the title over Serena Williams in the ladies' final. It was Halep who ended the run of Corey Coco Gauff in the 4th round.
Yep. She played a fantastic Wimbledon, and she hasn't in the past. She wasn't considered a grass court player.
Goff at the age of 15, and if you will, a young 15 at that. She just turned 15 in March. Now 40-30 in the game.
Yeah, not a great volley there. Sets Taylor up for the finish.
And the memories and the mentioning of Jennifer Capriati many times at Wimbledon this year because of Coco Gauff.
Yeah, and you know, you go even further back, you know, to Tracy Austin and Chrissy Everett.
Nice job, Anna. Here we go, Lakers.
But that's what I was talking about with Taylor Townsend. You know, she's got this huge forehand, and then suddenly, you know, she'll have 3 errors in a game. You know.
1-1 in the game in the set in women's singles.
Her forehand topspin is very comparable to Rafael Nadal's, you know, and he just dominates with that forehand, but he doesn't make errors like that.
Beauty. Well, Anna wanted the challenge, but it's all done via Hawkeye.
Yeah, it's on the line. That was a beautiful serve.
On the Wimbledon broadcast today, great friends to World Team Tennis, John and Patrick McEnroe on the Djokovic-Federer match, and at the very end of the broadcast day and season, Renee Stubbs, part of the broadcast team. Taylor Townsend serving tough.
Look at the volleys here too. Look at this nice overhead and closes on that volley. Early. Little footwork, a little more footwork out of Taylor Townsend on that volley was needed. There's that big spinner again. You can hear the hit. When she hits the service, you can hear the ball actually hitting the frame. It rolls on the string and then off onto the frame. But she gets so much action on it.
The Lasers now leading 15-13 on the team scoreboard. Springfield has led throughout the evening, but the Freedoms have kept it very close. And now it's Townsend with the 2-1 lead in women's singles.
That was fantastic footwork by Anna Blinkova. Watch her run down this right now. She's going to start running down this. Look at the footwork all the way through. There's that misfire forehand again. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if her racket's slipping in her hand.
Taylor would like to debate the call here.
I thought this. It does. Well, I thought it was wide.
Wow, look at that. Hawkeye calls it good.
Curved in. Boy. Good thing we have Hawkeye.
Ace off the net is good. And the game for Blinkova. And we're 2-2 in women's singles. They'll change ends. Another tight one here in Springfield, Missouri. Springfield Lasers with a slim lead on the team board.
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That car brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why. You say.
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm going to be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning. And I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses-free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phone.
Springfield leading 16-13. Middle of the set at women's singles, tied 2-2. And now Townsend from the far court. Struggled early with her serve in this set. Brought that one to the back line.
When that spin bounces up and off your racket, it tends to shoot if you don't have your strings closed. And it's one of the reasons why the Western forehand grip came about. Whoop. And huge backhand again. It's actually a good combination between Townsend and Blinkova. Her forehand to Blinkova's backhand. Should be a battle.
Townsend now 30-15 in the game.
Great angle forehand pulling Blinkova out wide. Great forehand.
40-15.
Inside out. Forehand to backhand exchange. I think Taylor Townsend's going to win that eventually.
Blinkova stays alive in the game.
That was a smart move by Townsend, sneaking in. Just didn't complete the volley there. I need a jacket.
I know. Wind's getting up a little bit. Townsend for game point, and the serve will get her there.
Huge serve.
To go up 3-2 in women's singles. Again, the team margin tightened back to 2 at 16-14 Springfield.
Philadelphia takes a 3-2 lead in women's singles. Blazers will be serving.
Both players have strong serves. They want to keep relying on it and serving well, and then just hoping that they'll get a break somewhere on the returning game.
Just wide.
I think that's a smart move with Taylor Townsend playing Blinkova's forehand a little bit more.
A great serve right on the margin there. Hawkeye calls out. Anna agrees. Clearly so.
Went for a little too much on that finishing shot. Maybe a little intimidated by Taylor's big forehand. Wanted to keep it away from it.
Well, pivotal game here. As Townsend looks for the break and then a possible finish that could get the team score even. And she will take the 40-30 advantage.
Nice changeup with the chip slice there from Townsend. Caused an error from Blinkova on that low forehand.
So the break point for Taylor Townsend. And a 4-2 lead for Townsend in women's singles. She will serve for the set. And if she wins that one, the team score would be tied at 16, headed to men's singles, the final event of the evening. And Philadelphia has trailed the whole evening.
Yeah, Anna plays this point well until she just goes for a little too much on this backhand up the line. Taylor was very patient and got the error from her. And that's probably, that's just a rookie move.
Geico timeout there, and now set for Townsend to look to close it out. And Taylor would like to debate.
Right on the outside of the
It is
line.
in by that much. Hawkeye doesn't miss much.
Well, you can't argue with it, though, either. So.
Oh. Found the tape.
Little emotion on that overhead there from Townsend. Still upset about the call down the line. Great serve on the outs.
The center line, yes.
Yeah.
Miss hit there?
All right, Laser fans.
Just a little.
As is, huge break point for Anna Blinkova.
Taylor's going to come up with a big serve. That's what she's going to try and do here.
Blinkova with the break. She will stay alive and get the serve now.
Yeah, big first serve by Taylor here, and then a huge return by Anna Blinkova.
So at the very least, this would secure Springfield a lead going into men's singles, the final event.
That's the issue too with the humidity and the sweat. You got to be able to hold on to that racket.
That's deep. And again, that's despite the fact that it is now 73 degrees and breezy here in Springfield.
But it's probably like 90% humidity. So it's cold to us, but they're sweating. You can see it on. You can see the perspiration.
No doubt. Townsend tough here, looking for the finish. And oh, by the way, it'll be 80 or 85 at this time the rest of the week when we're here.
That's right.
Another close one right on the line.
That's a tough ball that Taylor hit, though. It's a miss hit, but it's got a lot of spin on it. What a shot. Heard that in the crowd. That was a spectacular up the line shot.
Tremendous talent here, Blinkova. First year in World Team Tennis.
Watch how she steps in and just rips it up the line.
And now set point for Taylor Townsend in women's singles. Linkova's still alive.
Some fantastic singles we're watching.
Stay strong, Laser fans.
Townsend's on her third set.
30-40.
Townsend still with set point. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Way to go, Lasers!
Top spin drives, swing volleys. That ball almost got away from her. Comes in. This is a tough shot right here, this swing volley angle. Look at that.
Still set point Townsend. Now game point for Blinkova.
Gutsy move.
The finish for Taylor Townsend.
Great.
As the
great
Freedoms
point.
take a 5-3 win in women's singles. Final event, men's singles, coming up after the break.
Lasers take home their first King Trophy. The Castles get it done. San Diego Aviators have won it. There it is. Orange County Breakers are the World Team Tennis champion. What an amazing effort by an amazing team.
Worth every point.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That car brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why I never wanted to say.
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses-free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phone.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay.
Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
Wow, beautiful moon this evening. We go to the final event, men's singles. Don West with Doug Ellie on opening night of World Team Tennis for 2019 in Springfield, Missouri at the Cooper Tennis Complex. The Springfield Lasers with a 17-16 lead. The Lasers have led all night long, but here we are, just one game separating the two now. And so we head into men's singles with a couple of different scenarios that could come together. Miomir Misha Kecmanovic, the Lasers franchise player, not exactly dressed like the other Lasers. We assume he's going to go out there tonight. Just 19 years old and a franchise player for the Lasers after his performance last year in the finals MVP, leading the Lasers to their first King Trophy in Philadelphia last August.
Yeah, he's had a spectacular year so far, getting to the quarterfinals at Indian Wells and then losing in the finals of a grass court tournament just prior to Wimbledon.
And it's Fabrice Marte for Philadelphia. A lot of power in this matchup.
Yep, big. Now Misha's going to be the runner. He's an excellent runner on court. And that's pretty much what he's going to be doing the whole set here. He's just trying to run Fabrice off the court.
I mean, his stock is rising. You can watch it rise right now.
Yeah, the confidence level. This has been a big year for him.
He's up 40-love in the game here in game one.
Yeah, and it's only been like 30 seconds. Look for Martin to try and shorten the points. That's what he's trying to do. He doesn't want to run with Misha.
So the scenarios now at 17-16 Springfield on the team scoreboard. There's no possibility for extended play tonight. We could still see the super tiebreaker if Marte wins 5-4. In all other cases, whoever wins the set is going to win the match.
Correct. I don't see that. I mean, I don't see Kecmanovic losing this unless he just has a really bad night.
And neither did J.L. Dieger, and that's the idea that the home coach sets the order of events to give the home team the advantage where he thinks his team is the strongest. He wants that to be at the end.
Yep.
And so you've got the franchise player Kecmanovic here, who will be here just this week for Springfield tonight, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday all in a row, all home matches here for the 19-year-old Serbian.
So he's going to be playing just a third.
Fabrice, 32 years old, with the height at 6'6". Powerful serve in his own right. If you're not familiar with the World Team Tennis format, the extended play would come if there was a difference of more than one at the end of the fourth set in the team score. And then if the team that's trailing wins the set, but they're still trailing on the team scoreboard, they have the opportunity to tie the match in extended play and force a super tiebreaker. That serve came in at 132.
And great return and another great shot by Fabrice. That was fantastic power.
Little finesse at the net.
Yep, look for Martin to make those points short. Fitzmanovich has that 2010 vision, you know, where he just tracks that big fast serve and short backswing off the return and just redirects the pace of the serve for a good return. Can't do much about that.
Game Philadelphia, 1-1 in men's singles. Back to a 1-point difference on the team board. Back to Misha now in the near court.
Fitzmanovich looks a little tired. It could be just the wear and tear over the last couple of months of tournaments. Great serve. He didn't look tired on that serve.
No. Nor that.
Nor that one.
Hitting his spots.
A great service game. 4 first serves.
On serve in men's singles.
Great decision to take that out of the air and keep Fabrice on the run. Big serve.
139 that time.
And if it hits the line, it just takes off even faster. Another big serve, 126.
With the bend on it.
Bend it like Beckham. Big serve.
40 love.
Whew.
We're having a serving lesson tonight from these gentlemen. Maybe we should go back to the wooden racket.
Well, if it stays this way, advantage Springfield because of the team score headed in with a 1-point lead, a 1-game lead. 2 games all in men's singles with a break. Final event of the evening, a tight one on opening night.
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sexes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
I want it.
I can't believe it.
That car brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why I never wanted you to say.
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm going to be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses-free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You're saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phone.
1918 Springfield in the final set. Men's singles tied 2-2. We've stayed on serve. In fact, there hasn't been much debate about it on serve, and it stays that way here for now with Kecmanovic. In Orlando tonight, the Storm defeated the Vegas Rollers 21-20 in the first franchise match for both of those new teams.
Another big serve. Yeah, if you get a chance to go to the National Tennis Center in Orlando, it's a spectacular place.
Vegas will play at the Orleans Hotel and Casino.
Probably
indoors.
Probably not too shabby.
Nope. Miss there for Misha, looking for the finish. Oh. And Fabrice is in this. So this will be the final match to complete this evening on opening night. Tomorrow night, San Diego at Philadelphia.
That was a big, big backhand return.
Back to a deciding point now.
Wow.
Could be point of the night right here. That's wide. Called out. And it is out for the laser win. Kecmanovic goes up 3-2.
That was gutsy though by Fabrice. Big forehand. He's playing the set the way he should be playing it, just going after big shots.
Tomorrow at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Vegas is at Washington, and that is on CBS Sports Network.
Great volley by Fabrice. Stayed down.
Also tomorrow night, Orange County is at Orlando. OC and Washington both opening their seasons on Monday. The Lasers' next match on Tuesday, 6 o'clock Central Time, 7 Eastern on CBS Sports Network.
Nice return down low at Fabrice's backhand volley there. Big serve.
Game point, Marte. Looks for the 3-all tie and to keep us on serve in men's singles. Game to Philadelphia. 3-3 in men's singles.
Great first volley by Martin. Nice and deep into the backhand corner. Forcing the topspin lob out of Misha and then finishing it with the overhead. Solid tennis.
Now Kecmanovic. As dominating as the serve is here in this set, what do you think of the new Wimbledon rule? The tiebreaker at 12-all.
I think it's great, you know, especially, you know, for the previous matches, you know. I mean, last year
because Anderson was worn out last year, right?
Right, yeah.
Ahead of the final.
Yep. And then it had an impact on the women's final on Saturday. And because they didn't finish it on Friday, they had to continue it on Saturday.
So something that its time has come, you think?
I think so, yep.
No more 71-69. Isner and Mahout.
I mean, it was 81-79.
81-79.
81-79. It was unbelievable. Great passing shot by Misha there.
That one is called good. And it is in by a sliver, as shown on Hawkeye, off to our left. Look at this. It's all good. Kecmanovic up 4-3. If he could possibly break Marte here, we would see a Lasers win. If not, could be off to a tiebreaker, which would be our third of the evening. There's the start.
Well, earlier in the set, Misha was hitting his passing shot right at Martin. And now he's pulling him out wide a little bit, going down low. That is great serving by Fabrice. Another huge serve. Put a little bit. He had a little bit of spin on that, which pulled it out wider.
That is good.
Wow.
Game point for Marte to send us to the 9-point tiebreaker.
Great kick serve. Gets a shorter return and just drives it flat up the line. Fabrice needs to start playing more singles matches.
And now Misha needs to run two together for the win, for the match win.
Fabrice is asking for the Hawkeye to check and see if that serve was actually good or not. He thought the serve was long.
Okay, the serve is good, and on we go. Game. 4-4 and on to the tiebreaker in men's singles. So this one again will be a 9-point tiebreaker. First player to 5 wins the tiebreaker. Now if it is Kecmanovic, that would end the night and spell a Lasers win. And if Marte wins the tiebreaker, that would make a team score of 21 all and send us straight to a super tiebreaker.
It's kind of like Vegas, I'll tell you. I mean, it's a crazy format, but it's very exciting.
2 serves for Kecmanovic. And he finds.
What a passing shot.
Service points for Misha, and it will come to the near court to Martin.
Fabrice is pushing Misha to the limits. I mean, he's going for it.
Pressure on Fabrice here to hold his serve now.
They must have watched the Wimbledon final earlier today.
No.
And he pushed that. He you know, he saw it. He saw the opening, and he just guided it instead of hitting it.
Any little break here,
right.
Any mini break in a tiebreaker could spell the difference in the match. Now.
Yeah, that was his opportunity right there, and that's why he's upset. Another chance here. Second serve.
Uh-oh.
Here's the mini break.
A 3-1 Lasers lead.
Big forehand. And then the topspin, he goes for the little chip drop shot right here. It's a little, just a little too forced.
Remember, it's the first to 5 in this tiebreaker. Kecmanovic now 2 points from a Laser victory.
There's a saying in the tennis world, it's not a break until you hold. So Kecmanovic's job right here is to get this first point off his service.
He needs 2 for a laser victory.
This is what the Springfield crowd was looking for right here. Serving into the wind.
Yes.
Unbelievable passing shot. Unbelievable.
And it is match point for the Lasers.
Look, great chip approach. Look at how low he gets.
Not this time.
Man, he wanted that. He wanted to finish it with a bang there.
And now the serve to the far court to Fabrice. And he'll get the last 3 if
he gets the last 3 going with the win.
And he'll need them all.
Yep.
Second match point for Springfield.
Nice change up on the serve. Really hit it short in the service box. Got Misha to misfire on the return.
Third Springfield match point. That'll do it.
Wow. What a finish.
Springfield gets the win over Philadelphia, 22-20. Behind the 5-4 win for franchise player Misha Kecmanovic in men's singles. We will close it out in Springfield, Missouri in a minute.
Lasers take home their first King Trophy. The Castles get it done. San Diego Aviators have won it. There it is. Orange County Breakers are the World Team Tennis champion. What an amazing effort by an amazing team.
Worth every point.
I won it.
I can't believe it.
That car brought his karaoke machine.
Nothing but a heartache.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Tell me why I never wanted to say.
No, Kevin. No, Kevin. No.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a pro tennis player.
I thought you were going to get things done today.
I did. I had a consultation with my doctor this morning, and I set up a meeting with my lawyer about my Wimbledon application.
How could you afford a lawyer?
It's included with my phone. My Rocket IO Pro 3D comes with legal services, 24/7 doctor, glasses free 3D, and it's less than $300.
You're saving some money. Now you can start paying rent.
Wait, what?
Get the Rocket IO Pro 3D for less than $300. Rocket Smarter Phone.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
How do you rock the world of tennis? Burn the rule book. Change the game. Make it faster. No, way faster. Pair up the sixes. Call in the coaches. Fist bump this badass. Playing teams. And don't forget the pros. Lots of pros. This is the Lasers. This is WTT, July 2019.
World Team Tennis has been brought to you by Geico, saving people money for over 75 years. By Rocket, game-changing phones with glasses-free 3D. And by Forevermark, a diamond is forever. Springfield Lasers win tonight over the Philadelphia Freedoms, 22-20. The other winners tonight, San Diego over New York, 23-11. And Orlando over Vegas, 21-20 in a terrific 3 of the 5 sets, Doug, go to the tiebreaker, just that close.
Yeah, it was all that it was cracked up to be, and great way to start the season.
Springfield Lasers get the win on opening night. Philadelphia will be at home tomorrow at 7 Eastern against San Diego, and the Springfield Lasers next play Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock for an earlier start time, 6 o'clock Central here in Springfield. That will be on CBS Sports Network live as the Lasers take on the new team in the league, the Orlando Storm. Tonight, the Lasers win over Philadelphia, 22-20. For Doug Ellie, for Corey Riggs, our producer, and the rest of our crew, I'm Don West. Thanks for joining us, and good evening from Cooper Tennis Complex in Springfield, Missouri.